back in the booth. Well, the booth, whatever. Standing up, standing desk. It's a situation. You know about it, or you just don't care. Whatever. We'll move on. Let's take a look at standings here. So far, I think we just got one match for y'all tonight. That is going to be between number 5, Jesse Hopper, and number 7 here, Dale Hofstetter. Not much between them. Let's see, both have played 3, so just 1 point between. Little bit, nothing to speak of on the leg dip here. So could be pretty close. Side note, got my second COVID shot today, and let me tell you, my cell service has never been better. Take a look at the head-to-head for these players. So, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, just another one of these matches that gets me really, really excited when you just look at absolutely nothing in the numbers. Like 1.5 in the average, 1.5 in the first 9. Power scoring just out the wazoo for both of them. Just a slight discrepancy between the low tons and the high tons. Both players with a maximum for their efforts so far through just 3 matches. We'll pull up the in-match here. The players have corked. Their boards are looking fantastic, as they always are with these two. It's really never a surprise. You always know what you're going to get. It's always going to be super high quality. When they are ready, it is on them to get it going. Shoot them well. Game on.
Sure, Jesse.
Sure, Bill.
And I'm excited for this, so I'm running a little bit behind here today. Had a haircut following the shot, and I was a little bit worried, actually, I wasn't going to make it for that one. Fortunately, did get there in time. Did not have to reschedule.
60.
Looking fresh, as you can obviously tell. So Jesse wins the darts here. Opens up with a nice grouping in the Big 20.
26.
As we see Dale waking up the old scoring tablet there.
$45.
So beautiful Tuesday here in Austin, Texas. So beautiful. In fact, I should probably open my window here. Apologies to my wife. I was supposed to cook our chicken for dinner tonight. She's less confident than
96.
I am in the poultry cooking, at least for this particular style. But I'm sure she'll do a great job. She always does. You're going ahead and joining us in the chat, asking if I'm feeling funny yet. Nope, just hyper connected. So was feeling fine after the first one, and yeah, you know,
45.
crossing my fingers that tomorrow and Thursday go okay. Just in case, we bought a 2-liter of Sprite and I think some, I don't know, some other stuff that you do in case you're worried about feeling ill.
24.
You know, hangover drinks.
$60.
Uncharacteristic, a little resolution shuffle here on the dropping on us again.
96.
Hopefully that evens out here soon, but that should be a happy little medium. Fancy little tablet there, tablet holder there, excuse me, on the right side.
26.
For Dale, the old 3 wedge to keep that thing tight. You know, the thing with just kind of leaning the tablets up against other scoreboards is that sometimes you get a little give. You kind of push in the button, like the whole tablet kind of recedes a little bit back, and it just adds a little bit more complexity to the whole tapping thing.
54.
Not like that should be a reason to not go digital scoring. There is no excuse. It's 2021. The only reason anyone who plays
100.
darts doesn't play digitally native got to be careful here, is that they are just They just, combination, don't know
36.
better and have absolutely no respect for the people who spend their time and energy setting up organized darts, period. If you refuse to throw digital
Stupid.
or steel tip,
44.
you're an asshole. There, I said it. I'm not here to make friends, but you all already knew that. Jesse is here to set up this 1-2-6. Does well throwing that first start at the treble 19. Unfortunately, does not find 76 with his first two to set up a bull shot. So he's on 88 here.
58.
So 104 from Dale. As you might have heard me say before, 16s is my target there. 16s is his target. 16 for tops. Do it.
Third dart.
Wow, yes! Not just the 104 checkout, but with the 16s path. That's how you do it. Dale, baby. The break and throw to open it up. Advantage Dale. The 104. I mean, you can hear in my voice how excited I am. That is pure ecstasy from the booth here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, pure ecstasy here. Beautiful stuff. Oh! Guy, 16s from 104, y'all. Not
41.
18s. Get those stupid 18s out of your stupid head. You stupid. Oh, man. I swear, like, more than half the time on 104, I get a dart at tops. It is crazy. It
45.
is crazy. Like, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I was giving Jesse the business in week 1. I was up like 5-1 on that dude. Maybe it was 5-2. I don't know. But then you know what
100.
happened? He remembered he was a much better player than I am. And he took it 7-5. But even I get tops looks on 104 is my point to bring it back full circle. Because the thing is, like, it's just the 7, you're missing the 7, you got 97 left, boom, treble 19 tops. Missing to the treble 8, 24, 80 remaining. Hey, how about treble 8 tops, pop, pop. Single 8 leaves 96, treble 20 for double 18.
47.
There's just no losing if you throw it 16s from 104. What do I have to do to convince you people? Woo! Dale, get me fired up. I love it.
100.
Good ton there from Jesse. That might be our first scoring ton of the match, perhaps here.
$80.
I'm pulling up my broadcast booth here. Trying to get some more advanced stats for us. So, ooh, wow, no. So Dale had another ton visit there in that leg.
59.
What was it? Yeah, right, the ton in the 6th visit. So going ton, 44, 104 in his last 3 to take that out. Nice little 24 darter for his efforts.
28.
$100.
Hey, good enough here for Jesse, who is looking to get that break right back and not let Dale complete it. With the advantage here through 5 visits against the throw. Ooh, but with 85 remaining here with a dart in hand,
135.
Dale did a little bit of, well, not punishing, but pressure induction, and the 142 is not going to go for Jesse, so it's 18s or 10s in our next visit here.
49.
Tops.
30.
Can't find it in the first one. 1 for 2 now on the doubles is Dale. Can Jesse convert the 93? You sort of get the feeling this is the sort of stuff that's going to have to go this match way off. 74 remaining now. And he'll have to settle for a layup and try to put some pressure here on Dale, who's looking to hold at
53.
22. Missed a dart for a 21 darter. Great marker. Really fantastic horizontal targeting. Wrong way to correct it.
20.
The third one is too cold. So an unexpected chance here at tops for Jesse. And he'll definitely be feeling the pressure here. Yeah, but he won't let it get to
First
him.
dart.
Beautiful dart right in the top of that double bed. Gets that break right back. And it's like nothing even happened. 1-1 in this best of 12. Players can draw at 6-6, or one can win outright by reaching 7 legs.
$45.
Take a quick look at our
100.
match stats. Dale playing a little bit above his overall average, as is Jesse.
45.
See if they can keep that up. But the 5 low tons for Dale so far through 2 legs. Well, 2 legs and a throw with the ton opener here.
Come on.
It's just some fantastic power scoring. I mean, that's pretty
81.
belligerent. If he hadn't missed all those darts at doubles last leg, he would be. Well, I would be talking about his very, very dominant position in this match. But as it is, he did miss those darts. Jesse,
59.
I don't know if he missed fewer, but he made more, which is 1 in that second leg, and so that's why we're all tied up.
Come on.
Both players catching some fire
45.
in the steady scoring. Just a few falters at doubles for a couple of visits. The difference here, or the lack of difference here, I should say, maybe.
26.
$41.
So I don't know what happened to Cujo on Jesse's side. Not sure if he's at the
96.
the same place he was where he threw his last match from, his last stream match before. Had a little bit of a yippee neighbor dog. But so far, none of that. Ooh.
140.
Yeah, almost a ton. 80 there. Finding his third dart just a little bit high as Dale, but not going to be mad sitting on 94 after 5 visits. Can Jesse put in at least 60 to set up the big fish? He needs 25, I think, here to set it up.
50.
Oh, and I hate it. So he could have, let's see, was it was 15 there, yeah. Yeah, so needed 25 there on that third dart. Dig himself shot at the big fish. And yikes, holy cannoli. That dart at treble 18.
38.
All sorts of niet. All Jesse can hope to do here is apply some pressure to this 56. And Dale's looking to put in the tidiest leg of the match so far here. Can do
40.
it in 20. Can do it in 21. And he busts it in
That's
2 instead. Oh no! The treble 16 is your friend from 104. The treble 16 is not your friend from 48. Tragedy striking, but it won't be too tragic with Jesse
31.
not even getting below 100 He's not going to be happy about that. Let's try this again, shall we? 16. Ooh, uh-oh. Double 16 is a bit
24.
outside, but it's set up, and Dale thinks he'll be back. Wait, I'm trying to do that progression. He thinks he'll be back. Oof. Hate that from 109. Miss into the 7 or the 3, your turn is over. As opposed to the 20, where you can hit to that 5
49.
left and still leave yourself on a finish. The thinks he'll be back, hopes he'll be back, won't be back joke is off before it's even on.
Second
Yep.
dart.
Finding a funky little deflection. Kind of, I feel like that dart started outside of the first one and then got clicked and hooked almost around like a little curveball there. Dale putting some English on that second dart.
100.
Breaky, breaky, break is what we're doing here. Jesse started with the darts. No one has held throw. Decent enough legs here in 22, or 24, 22, and 26.
26.
Speaking of 26.
$100.
Power scoring. And it's not even just the 80s and stuff. Like Dale finding all three in the 20
11.
range consistently with a treble. Look at that.
47.
7 low tons and that 1 ton 40 through just 3.5 legs. The power scoring is just silly here. Can he clean up the doubling here on
36.
his throw, which is not being put under much duress here? Jesse's still a bit above 400 through 3 visits. That's something you don't often see from him.
55.
$60.
$137.
So fantastic switch down. Single 19 would have left a cool ton. But, you know, the way Dale's shooting, of course he hits that treble 19 for 38 more.
$26.
How about a 17 darter? Treble 10. $12 for tops.
Stupid.
7 to lay it up.
22.
Makes it. Almost finds treble 7 there, which would have left 26. But avoids that disaster. With 3-4-2.
58.
Not much. Tops. For a 19 darter. I feel like this is the jinx. Like whenever I allude to these some impressive dart count leg, it just goes off the rails, and it's going off the rails in all sorts of ways. The doubling betraying Dale every step of the way. Update on the
83.
chicken. It is cooked perfectly. Baby, may I have a fork though, please? This will be a bit tough to eat. It's like a halal plate. So I've got this like these cubed chickens and a bunch of rice. There goes Dale. A bunch of rice and some lettuce here. And I guess she thinks I'm just going to scoop it with my hands, which I'm not above that. I mean, like whatever. That's how I eat Indian food, obviously. But, you know, even just for scooping stuff into the pita, fork is good.
40.
And let me tell you, she cooked this chicken perfectly.
Come on.
There we did just have that first hold of
26.
Joe in the match. Goodness gracious, took long enough. So there it is, a 23 darter from Dale. Could have been a 17. And that's been the story. That 26 darter could have been something crazier and like I think a 19 or something.
$81.
Numbers staying up on Dale's side, dropping a good bit on Jesse's side. That last leg was pretty detrimental to the averaging.
140.
Really struggling to put together some big scores there throughout the leg was Jesse.
$60.
Yeah, what a leg that was for Dale.
65.
Going ton, 47, 55, ton 37. That was the first 5 visits and then it all fell apart. Needing 9 darts, 8 darts to clean up 62.
36.
Something averages on trophies though. If you catch my drift.
100.
Well, I cannot open this pita to save my life. That's a bummer. Like, it's not even close. The pita, that is.
$80.
Oh, wow. Okay, I was way off with those. I thought that was like going to be a ton 40 there from Jesse. So the big fish is on for Dale. But not for long, it's not.
58.
I'm just working on getting it in, yeah. The pita's not really coming up for me. So the pita's not really coming apart for me. You guys saw those
55.
too? Talking to my wife, not to you out there in YouTube land. Don't worry. I haven't lost it yet. There are times I felt like we've been close.
54.
Third dart.
Wow!
Nice
The
leg.
149
Thank you.
for Jesse on the double 16, 60, 57, 32. It's textbook. The fight is on. It's a second hole to throw. Jesse's still down the break. But wow. Checkouts of 104
80.
and 149. And in between, a whole bunch of trash finishing. Wow.
$97.
And of course, that was exactly the time that my wife came back to check in on dinner. Hence the lack of
60.
hype call. Apologies. I don't know. It's
45.
not that easy to stuff your face with a big pita with a big microphone sticking out in front of it. These are things I'm learning today.
60.
Yeah, I'm really about to just go non on this pita.
83.
Scoop up little bitefuls rather than trying to stuff it like a tortilla or, like a pita.
24.
Yeah, I don't know what happens to make a pita unopenable, but whatever that is what happened here. So, Indian style it is.
21.
Guess I didn't need that fork in the end.
$41.
$83.
58.
Seriously, I'm making such a mess. This is a disaster.
$60.
Wow. I was waiting for like a ton 40 call there, at least a ton. Was wondering about a ton 80, just 60. My goodness. Not one member's bounce in there for Jesse.
44.
3 impeccably thrown. Hey, there's Cujo. Well, that might not be. Actually, I think it was a little more yippy. That might just be a good roll on Dale's side. Bitboy, of course, spelled B-O-I.
52.
58.
I'm still trying to open this pita like an idiot.
20.
He's still trying to find that tops. Not happening for him here. Chance to put this a bit further out of reach. Back to tops.
36.
Oh, goodness gracious. Nailed tops with the shadow. Just misses with
First
the
guard.
point, and Jesse comes back and makes that one hurt a little bit. It was so frustrating, when you have a good leg,
Wanted it.
you march down there, you set up the double, get the
Hold on.
chance, and it's just outside.
There you go.
All right, well, back on throw after some significant changes in the momentum here. And it's Jesse looking to make a little resurgence here. We'll see if he can keep that going here in this 7th leg. The draw would certainly be interesting, especially with 2 players in the middle of the pack here. It could have
45.
tremendous playoff implications, including seedings. If I recall correctly, last season, some of the divisions went down to legs against the throw.
60.
As we saw in the standings, Roger King in that top spot, 3 wins, no losses so far. And players will be hard pressed to find 7 legs
41.
against him. Even 6. I don't remember if I got 1 or not.
55.
Well, my plate now officially looks like a child's finger painting.
100.
Yeah, I thought that second art was going to be a little bit low there for Jesse on that left side. Once again, 3 really well thrown. He looks like he's finding his stride here, getting the consistent throwing, getting through the door with the doubles.
81.
Dale being put on notice a little bit here. He might have an uphill battle here in the back half of this match. And again, it was Jesse who threw first here.
'87.
'98.
'45.
Chance here for Dale to put a lot of pressure on Jesse's throw. Not to do it with a 1, though.
Stupid. 26.
Not to do it with a 26, though. Absolutely a reprieve there for Jesse, who I'm sure figured this 183 was going to be under a bit of duress. 95 would be great. 95 would be
95.
great. Leave him on 88. Definitely puts pressure on this 181 for a ton minimum. For a ton minimum.
60.
Well, 60's okay. Not as good as a ton, though. That's my expert dart opinion. 7 leaves 81. It's treble 19. Was going to be for double 12. Now it's just treble 10 to try to set up the double 16.
'36.
Ooh.
83. 81.
Okay. I thought that Dale might have missed the big 18 there from 58. I couldn't tell where that third dart landed. It looks like it might have been like a flyer high. He did indeed find it. Ooh, and it's double 8. 36 leaves 16 for Jesse. Just doing the math, making sure he targets the right thing. He does.
36.
Then the execution lets him down. Dale to take back the momentum here. To rain on Jesse's parade. To get back to the breaky nature of this match that we saw at the beginning. Can he correct it with double 10?
Jesus. 20.
Not even close. Something more about reprieves. Bit of an overcorrection there. Oh, and then a bust. to that adjacent double. Oh, Dale just
16.
chopping it down around the board. Doubling woes for the doubling foes. We'll see who hits it on their doubling nose.
8.
Hose. Because you were just waiting for me to say that one, I'm sure. And just as I said
That's
that,
cool.
Shelby walked in. Coincidence? I don't know.
First dart.
Well, that's a leg they both like to forget. Me too. So we see a tip below the 60 there on the overall average for Dale. But Jesse has brought his numbers up a bit from when we last checked in, which is when he was down 3-1, I think.
100.
Yep, back to the power scoring for Dale. Opening up with a ton, like it's his job, puts him back over 70 for the first 9. I actually don't think we've seen that so far for him since checking in. It's been high 60s consistently, not pushed 70 yet. That's really good stuff. Again, through 7 legs, 12 big scores. One of them
45.
104 checkout. Not to be outdone, excuse me, by Jesse's 147. Wait, no, what was it?
40.
149. 149. I didn't look that one up. I was just struggling to remember the path and what it adds up to. 149. I got there eventually.
$83.
If you're in the chat, you're a ghost. Because no one's in the chat. I don't know why, but saying that just made me think of the
60.
hook line. Peter Pan's my daddy, but there's no logic there. Nothing follows. I don't know. This is what happens when I don't have much to work with in the booth.
140.
From this halal chicken. If you're in the mood for some halal chicken, Kenji's Halal Chicken. Pretty sure this is a Serious Eats recipe from our boy Kenji. He knows what's up.
60.
$123.
Ooh, good job there, setting up 110. And we could be staring. I mean, if he wants to go exhibition style,
45.
as one of my opponents in the photo has done, he could go 60, 50, and 2 and call it a day. That's not how it's going to go. I don't know if that's 20 or 4.
24.
4 through the first 2.
$26.
Leave the big fish. But will he get a bite? Fish puns. Hate that. Absolutely hate bullseye there from 86. Can't stress that enough, how much I hate that.
46.
10, 20, 16. Whatever.
$24.
Second
Yeah, I was
dart.
waiting for it.
Nice
I was
leg.
staring that down like, are we going to be cutting ourselves down half and half and half around here? No, we are not. JC's going to get it done. Not first chance, but second chance. 20 dart leg. Best leg of the match so far. And look at that momentum shift. It almost was Dale's game again. We saw it after leg 6 and leg 7. He was picking up the scoring pace once more. Jesse was
80.
getting lax a little bit on those doubles. We saw that one go to 31 darts. It was Jesse getting through there. Maybe that was the turn that he needed. The changing of the tide.
60.
And what was starting off as an all Hofstetter affair, all of a sudden looking much more favorable for Jesse here. And look at that, Jesse just bringing those averages back up. Like his match against me,
58.
undeterred by an early deficit, has no problem sticking it out, staying very, very mentally tough.
100.
Has got the bottle, as they say. You can't deny it. Way lower in the first 9, way lower in the power scoring.
58.
No difference in the averages and well ahead in the scoreline. He shouldn't
100.
throw his first start at 20s here, but he will. Should be 25 or 18s. I don't want to talk about it.
$60.
Ah. 81.
Yeah, frustrating flyer on the third. You heard a little frustration from Dale there, but yeah, good enough set of the 160 though.
$30.
60 under no pressure.
$85.
Wow, great third dart. Doing well to get under a ton there, having found 25 in his first 2 darts.
$58.
Oh, I think that's a 3. Could go double 18 here for 72. Does not. Goes the sensible, much more sensible 16s route.
36,
No, and then wanted one more for
26.
tops. Instead, pulled it low into the 7. Life pro tip, don't do that. Oh,
27.
the 57 there with that third dart on 18. To leave a cool ton. Finds it low to set up the baby fish. Will it matter?
Third
Nope.
dart.
Not one bit. Getting tidier here. These players realizing it's do or die. It's crunch time. 6 legs is the golden number. If a player reaches 6, they are guaranteed at least 1 point for the match, and the best their opponent could do would be to try to match them with
Come
that
on.
1 point with 6 legs of their own.
26.
So So is this the beginning of the comeback for Dale? He could still win this one with 3 on the trot. Meanwhile, Jesse looking for a start of just one more leg to guarantee himself a point.
58.
And then we'll hope to turn that into 2 for the victory. He's got 3 legs to do it in. 3 legs in which to do it. Whichever, whatever, English
98.
words. I just can't get over the power scoring from Dale. There's just belligerent. And again, the doubles treating him with some belligerence of their own.
What is it?
Hold on.
So we have some double taps going on there on Dale's side.
There you go.
I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll have to investigate with him after the match. It's like
40.
phantom entries or something. I'm not sure what's going on. It's happening consistently. It seems like he has to enter something again. I'm not sure. We'll take a look. Chris, if you're watching, get on it. Dart
140.
Techlist recently brought on my first teammate, some adult supervision on the engineering side. Very, very excited about this. Preparing for some pretty significant scale up in
81.
the next few months. Hopefully some announcements to be made by the end of this month. Before May. We'll see. But regardless, always more to work on. Darts Atlas version 2.
80.
Well underway. We'll be rolling that out this month for sure. Taking a very league-centric approach to the whole ecosystem now. So,
81.
Darts Atlas, first and foremost, your league dashboard and your league administration platform. We'll
57.
also be putting tournaments under leagues, or have the option to associate tournaments under a league, which right now is not possible. Tournaments exist under seasons. Players will also be able to register for leagues and pay for leagues
80.
rather than just seasons. Another distinction that I have learned about in these years working with all y'all dart players and dart organizers. Always learning I am.
60.
161 for Jesse for a guaranteed point. And it looks like we're going to be going the distance here if Dale puts in this
26.
40. That could be very spicy.
$20.
No idea what happened with that second dart. We heard it. Then we heard it some more. But we never saw it. So good looking at the 25 and 50 from 135. Try to set up 110 to leave a finish. As it is, I think it's 64 remaining with that 54 found from one. So I don't know.
89.
I don't know. I was storing the numbers in my head and then I just sort of lost them. Numbers, math, be math aware, double 10 is inside on the first, double 5.
15.
Oh, there was something else at double 10 apparently. Which I guess was on the floor as well, so I'm finding a few subjected to perhaps more gravity than he would like. I think it's back to double 10. I can't tell. I don't think Jesse can tell either. I think he might have just had to shuffle on up there to figure out if that was a 5 or a 20. find out in a moment. It was a 20, and then it's a bust into the double
Oh,
15.
bust.
So, gonna have to burn a dart to get it back to even is Dale. Does well to set it safely into that big fat 1.
Third dart.
And great job gliding over that first attempt at the double 2. So, yeah, not sure what the heck with the scoreboard there on Dale's side. But anyway, it's 5-5. Last leg decider is going to be happening. The question is, who will be playing for 1 point and
81.
who will be playing for 2? We will see.
Focus. 26.
$60.
42.
42.
Oh, some finish line jitters, perhaps. It was turning around. These players were throwing some real consistent, tidy stuff.
41.
21, 27 darter, getting higher, but now we're finding ourselves still a bit back.
Four.
$58.
So just 320s to set up a finish. Just got to keep it
41.
straight. Or not. $140 would be very interesting.
99.
So would a 137. 99, not quite as much. We'll see what happens here for Jesse on the next one for Dale. We certainly could bridge this gap.
58.
55.
Great effort for Jesse.
50.
Not on that third one, but 25 set himself up on the ton and just a little bit high on that treble attempt. Ooh, hey now.
100.
I was sort of expecting a ton 40 there after those first two. Dale was certainly rooting for it. Oh, it's on for Jesse. Double 12, 2 at it. $51 with the first 24 remaining for the next two. Yikes.
God.
Oh,
51.
no. Dale here What's it gonna be? One chance. No good. 3 clear now
60.
at double 12 for Jesse to guarantee himself a point and to put all the pressure on Dale to hold Pro in the final leg. No matter what, both players will be playing for 1 point in that last leg. It's just a matter
No, 12.
of who will be playing for 1 more and who will be playing for just the 1. Can you Peter write it? Can you Peter right the ship?
No score.
Get it? Oh, the doubling. Oh, the doubling. This match has not lacked scoring. It has lacked the doubling. It has been troubling. I really wish I could go further with my bubbling rhymes.
Second art.
Jesse won't be bubbling after that leg. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Jesse playing for another point. Dale playing for a point. And not getting the refresh there on his board that we see. Gives it the old refresh. I'm just wondering what's going on there. I don't know if he's got like a little Faraday cage set up with all that stuff around it. I mean, you wouldn't think so.
81.
As we see, we're getting all these updates here on our scoreboard automatically, all going through the same system. So, final leg, last leg decider time. Dale
55.
trying to push it to 6-6 to eke out a point here. Jesse trying to close it out at 7-5, as he did me.
60.
Again, the bottle on the right side. But good on Dale, too, as Jesse was capturing the momentum. Dale was able to get back ahead of it, bring it back to the draw, and push us to the point where we're at now.
26.
Oh, there it goes.
So some streakiness in here, but like I've been saying, it's been solely on
60.
the doubles, not on the power scoring. There's one leg where these players took off. That was like 7. Or was it 8? It was 7. Other than that, everything 9 visits or better. Nope, nah, then like 11. Which I attribute to just
58.
nerdiness here at the end. Finish line jitters, as I've said. And look at this, just the overall averages, nothing between them. We see that correlation of the power scoring in the first 9 on Dale's side
100.
has not translated into legs, at least not that disproportionately. Doubling woes, doubling woes. I need to work on my doubling pros.
59.
So we'll see if Jesse targets the 19s here, 133 to leave
60.
170. He's sort of going to need it with Dale marching down to 140 early. Of course, looking at that, Jesse must be thinking, well, probably have a couple visits at least of some messing around on doubles. So, while he would love to have set up the double here, which he won't,
43.
maybe he could be thinking that he will potentially be forgiven. Have a couple of chances at it. Looking for a treble still is Dale to set up tops. 60 for 80
60.
isn't bad either. Jesse would need a maximum to match. And he will not. Ton would bring him back into the conversation.
60.
60 doesn't really, not yet at least. We've seen an 80 attempt before. We've seen a single 20 go in to leave tops. We've seen the tops go high or low, maybe both.
Jesus.
Well, either way, that was high.
40.
Jesse from downtown. Oh. Yeah,
98.
18 was just a tight flyer. Not an intentional target. I can most assuredly say that. Meanwhile, Fluttercam and Dale gets through there, squeaking out that point.
About time I hit that
You
40.
hear him say, about time we hit that 40. I don't know how many doubles were thrown at it on his side, but however many were, most of them did not go in. But good job on him getting through the door with that final leg, almost pushing a 60 overall average for the match, almost pushing a 70 first nine average for the match. We did see him creep up into that area at around leg 8, I think. Yeah, just the momentum shifts were incredible. The breaks, the throw early on. So much to talk about here. The power scoring, the missed doubles. In the end, we were looking at those numbers beforehand, and we were predicting a pretty close match. And that's exactly what we got. Even higher quality, I would say, than those initial numbers would have indicated. So fantastic stuff. Thanks, of course, to both the players for putting in that performance for us. We see the updates to the standings already here. So Jesse creeping up into that number 4 spot, Dale into that number 6, up from 5 and 7 respectively, where they were before that match. So obviously not gaining any ground on each other. No leg diff changes, no point changes relative to each other. Just the +1 on the points relative to everyone else here in the tables. Of course, they are through 4 matches so far now, whereas you see some players still through 3. Adon actually just through 2. So down there in that 3 spot, the 2 wins, his only matches played so far. Similar story with Kevin Stafford there down at the bottom of the table, 2 matches played here. So those players have some catching up to do here as we are already in week 4. That's how the tables shake out here right now. That'll do it for us for tonight. No second match booked, at least as far as I can tell. I should probably triple check that, shouldn't I, before we completely shut this whole thing down. That match certainly going the distance here, pushing us about an hour's time, but it was good darts and great pacing from the players throughout for sure. So, yep, indeed, that will cut it for us for this evening. So, as always, thanks for joining us, and hope you all tune in next time here on City League Darts, where we bring you the Quarantine League, the Bang Average League, and soon, actually City League. Can you imagine? Actually City League Darts. You'll see what that means if you don't know. Until next time, take it easy. Lasercat out.